Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This time for Aranea's Lufenia stage. Anyone who has played around her Chaos introduction last year in Global will know who these bosses are. But being as it's a Lufenia stage this time, it should be not as much of a cakewalk as it was back then. This time I'm trying to kind of the enemies never get a turn type of team of Aranea, Lightning, and Eldmarsh. Now the thing is, here, the bosses absorb everything but Lightning element, and can't be imperiled. So, it's either non-elemental or thunder. That's your lot. Normally they're also immune to stun, I believe. Paralyze, whatever. But I don't believe that counts for the paralyze that comes from the debuff that Rama's summon puts on. So that would be interesting. The main issue with this team will probably be damage later on because it's 3 DPS units with the only support units I have being used as calls. Either way, let's head in. And I brought a friend, Aranea. Now I'm essentially just going to try to push these guys back as far as I can. Getting the... Oh yeah, that doesn't actually put the debuff on, does it? That's not much of an issue, but just more disappointing than anything. I actually don't even know what the... Oh, critical brave damage, that's fine. I probably should have brought a Jack call, honestly. That's a bit of an oof on my part, but whatever. EX with the friend, and then just spam LD. Now I'm likely playing the friend Aranea like an idiot here, but... Ooh, whatever. Actually gotta... Yeah, once they hit 80, they lose it, so... I'm gonna go into not EX, summon. Get that on them. Out goes the friend. In comes mine. Oh, that's cute. Getting her debuff on one of them is going to help immensely. Something tells me I'm going to have to let them take at least a single turn to get rid of that framed turn. But I am going to delay them as much as I can until then. They resist that, but that should not be an issue. And I'll phase shift to get terror on them. With Aura's debuff on them, you can hit it a lot harder. I forgot to put her LD buff back on. Let's see. Since the extra delay from the plus is not going to help much here anymore. I'll just keep HP attacking with him. That seems optimal for now. I'll high wind again here just to get that on B as well. And I'm going to burst. Spoke strike. EX. Spoke strike again. Mostly spoke striking because I believe that gives me a bit more regen after each turn. not bad at all. Throw out another LD. Regening wave is actually a bad thing for them because it gives me more chances to break them. Just to get her other buff back on. Since they're both still looking at Eldnarish, should be able to handle them well still without having to use Celis's LD call. Might as well use another LD. I'm surprised at how hard lightning's still hitting. She is still kind of being powered by Ara's debuff there, so it kind of does make a lot more sense. Should be done within the next few turns. One down. The other one posturing like he's gonna get anywhere. And very nice. Probably not the most optimal run, but no boss turns whatsoever there. I believe they frame their turns no matter what after a certain point, so that's not really something I can really do much about. But this team worked well enough. Like I said, I probably could have done a lot better team there. Probably should have replaced Paladin Cecil with Jack there. His call would have helped immensely there, but either way, all the characters were hitting decently hard and delaying them well enough to make full use of all their abilities. So I really enjoyed this one. It helps I had my own Aranea because my pulls went alright today. But I am, yeah, I'm very happy with how this went. It's a pretty goofy stage with how the bosses are set up resistances wise. I don't know why they absorb everything but lightning damage. I'm not sure what that has to really do with anything since Arena's banner mates are Prompto and Rem, neither of which has an element on them. And probably, as you saw here, one of the cheesiest characters to take into this is Lightning herself, which is one of the only elements that isn't absorbed. So, I I guess this was set up mostly as kind of a show off for Lightning along with Aranea. After a while, she couldn't get her delays in, but the unbreaks helped a lot. And Eltnarsh was able to just make it so the bosses were too afraid to move. So it's not as fast a clear as her original global chaos, but it is still kind of just as silly a run in that you can basically just invalidate it for the most part. My Eldmarsh's passives are really not great there, and I need one more 108 C50 for Aranea, but otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how my characters are set up here. But either way, good luck for anyone who's pulling on the Aranea banner. She's probably not as overpowering as she once was when she first came out, but I believe she is still a very good character. And her LD gives her a lot of longevity, which she was starting to really kind of waver in this era. So I believe her LD here is a nice upgrade, along with her boards and everything. But I'll catch you on the next video, which will be a pull video for the next burst character, which should be no surprise to most, is Ishtola. She's not the greatest burst character when she first comes out, but she is a character I really enjoy in this game. She helped me a lot in the early game. And plus, I just really like her design, so I'm going in for her burst along with her LD. But I'll see you all there. See ya.